Hello YouTube, hello McTow, hello Red Pill. This is Red Pill on the Win. Yeah, I'm just out here up here live, and watch somebody's live stream. Watching McTow Master Reese's live stream about some memories, you know, brought back some memories, and I remember nothing hurts a chick more than banging their mama and their grandmama. You know, nothing hurts a chick more than banging their grandmama and their mama. You know? Yeah, look at my raggedy strap, my raggedy tarp job. It's just what it is. Now, there's levels. Now, when you are when you basically are banging, there's levels to the pain, to whatever hurt. What you really is going after is their pride, you know. If you really want to hurt their pride, bang their mother and their grandmother. It's what it is. Because it's one thing to just go after somebody around your age or just out of spur of the moment. One thing to go after somebody younger than her, because it's to be expected. I mean, it's easy. But nothing gets her going. Nothing gets her going than banging their mama and their grandmama. Now that, until you can bang, I mean, very few people have the audacity to bang a chick's mama and their grandmama. What's up, Doc? What's up, True Blood? What's up, David Smith? Me, I ain't banging nobody. I've been 11 years celibate. You know, I cherish my celibacy as much as I should have cherished my virginity. You know, I cherish my celibacy as much as I should have cherished my virginity. It's what it is. I was young, we were young. Everybody was young, we all made mistakes. Dang, that speak smell good. But everybody was young. We all make mistakes. We all screw up. And it's bound to happen.
Head east.
Yeah, I hear ya. We're not heading east. We are shutting off this GPS because we ain't going nowhere for a while. But if you want to really get on a bad side, just go ahead and bang their mama. You know? Look, believe it or not, Granny is pretty active. I mean, look here. The witch's broom during Halloween, where they have Halloween witch's broom. No, that ain't a witch riding to the sky. She got the broomstick between her legs for another reason. I mean, it's just what it is. She got the broomstick between her legs for another reason. Because she ain't getting no release. It ain't because for a magical spell to fly. No. That is the PG kitty stuff. That's the PG kitty stuff that they tell you. Granny wants it too. You know, Granny wants it too. You know, that's just that PG story that they try to say. Oh, Granny's just trying to take off on a broom. Nah, nah, nah. Granny wants it. Granny that lives in an old log cabin. Grandmammy that lives in an old log cabin. Yeah, she wants it. It's a lifelong endeavor. You know? That's why, look here. Whenever they saying that 60 is the new 20 or something like this. Oh, 60 is the new 20. No, it isn't. 60 is 60. 60 is 60. you just try to get auntie looking at these young kids, right? It's funny to me, you know. You're up here trying to get auntie looking at these young kids. And you're up here saying 60 is the new 20, 70. No. 60 is 20. 60 is 60. 70 is 70. And if you're 400 pounds, you have the capability of crushing somebody's pelvis. You know? Just what it is. Up here trying to prolong the delusion. That's all they're doing is just prolonging a delusion. Look at Cher. Look at Cher. Look, Madonna, Cher, freaking Mariah Carey, Janet Jackson. You know, Janet Jackson was getting up there when that freaking wardrobe malfunction came up with Justin Timberlake. You know, Mariah Carey up here messing around with what's his name, Pharrell or something like that. She been going after all the young new artists that are coming out. You know, she been going after all the young new artists. Neo, what's his name? And look here. And first things foremost is, let's bring it. Since we're on celebrities, I'm going to talk about Will Smith. I know it's a done topic. It's a done topic. It's a topic that was been said and addressed upon, but it ain't even been addressed upon by me and in depth. If there's rumors that your chick in Hollywood was sleeping around with Tupac, leave her in the gutter and go. Turn up your stereo. Beware, my bro, you messing with a. Nobody told Will Smith that. He up here cracking up, laughing, yuck. And look over here at his, his open marriage and want to try to salvage it. You ain't salvage. He ain't go. Look, first things foremost, he should have kept laughing. Yeah. Look, I don't look here. I don't say them. I don't, you know. Nate Dogg knew what was up. Tupac, Biggie Smalls, Puff Daddy probably knew. Look, the only reason he got back into rapping was because Tupac died, and if he would have basically opened his mouth with some lyrical nonsense, Tupac would have lit him up. You know that song? That's why. You know that. That is partly at Biggie, and that is partly at Will Smith, I think. I suspect. Because it all comes into play. You know? The rumors, the music, the timing. Like Tupac died, and Will Smith all of a sudden want to go rap again. Come on. Is it not adding up to you? Is it not adding up? Maybe I'm mathing too much, you know? Because I'm not a math major, but I do understand physics in the Punnett square. You basically married a chick, and your kids don't even respect you. Like I said, Jada Pinkett messing like, oh, she's in an open marriage. Oh, I don't see why you're mad about it, because Bill Clinton and Hillary, like, yeah, I know. Hillary's in an open marriage with Bill. Who's coming up on top? But guess what? Will Smith ain't coming up on top. Will Smith ain't coming out on top. Will Smith getting screwed. An actor, a rapper, right? In West Philadelphia, born and raised. Right? So you're gonna tell me that Will Smith's open marriage, first things foremost. Here's why I don't support any relationship. Period. You know, I don't do the whole relationship crap anyway. You know, no, the whole relationship stuff is out the door for me. You know, but when you have an open relationship, you have the possibility of attracting dog crap into your house, trash, dirt. You know, there's a reason why we were taught to take a shower and change your clothes before going to bed. The outside world's a filthy place. There's a reason why we are taught as kids to get a shower, get a bath, and get a yada before we step foot in that bed. Put your clothes in the hamper. Leave your shoes off at the door. Because you attract dirt in your house. You attract dirt into your house. And when you don't take a shower, you attract dirt in your bed. And guess what? Guess what Jada did? Wait, there's more. Jada was messing around with her son's best friend, right? And I'll bring the statistics up. I'll bring the statistics up again. So basically, the clinically proven trials say that women mature faster than men, right? So, if women mature faster than men, and Jada's what, 40, 50? With her bald head, right? With her G.I. Jane behind. And she messing with her son's best friend. Wait a minute! I think I smell some bullshit over that hill there. Ooh! Yeah. So they get in. So she's a predator. Oh, girl's a predator. Textbook, right there. I'm just using the same language that they use when a 30, 40-year-old man is sleeping with a 20, 21-year-old girl, right? Oh, yeah. Who's the predator now? They don't like that. They don't like their own logic used by anybody else but them, you know? So, Granny Pickett, Granny Pickett is sleeping with her son's best friend. And last time I checked, we were not in the freaking Roman Empire. Who names their kid August? You know? Who names their kid August? But hey, that's neither here nor there. So, what's the point of the age range, right? So just because your women are young and no, they're not. They're not young and they're not controllable. They're not malleable or moldable. Once they hit a certain age, it's usually in the teens that they go after what they want. You know? It's boys that are being groomed, you know? Up until the age like 25. You know? To the age of 25, boy, you like a chick can groom a boy. You know? Because our brains are still developing. Women's brains stop developing at 21. You know? Oh, because you want some young, inexperienced. Oh my goodness. Inexperienced. Look here. A lot of these people, they first off, these people know what they did when they was 11, 12, 13, 14, in their teens. They just jealous. They just jealous that when they turn 21, that the men in their age ain't messing with them. You know? They're just mad because the men at their age ain't messing with them. Don't want no parts of them. Just what it is. It's the reality. You might not like it, but guess what? It happens. It happens. What you gonna do about it? Look, first off, the only reason they got these here freaking consent is because they complained to Congress. It was crying to their gut to the government. That's up here crying to the government, really. As I said, Women's tears bring action. Men's tears bring ridicule. Women's tears bring action. Men's tears bring ridicule. I mean, it might be crazy, it might be stupid, it might be silly, but it's the fact, it's the truth. It's just me. I'm just obscene, right? Oh, you're just a bitter, angry Dusty. Yeah. I might be bitter, I guess. Good on you. I might be dusty. Good on you. Angry, which basically you just said the same thing twice, but good on you. You broke. Right. Okay. The funny thing about it is, once you get to a certain point in your life, it doesn't matter, you know? All it is just entertainment at this point. And you laugh at the most messed up things, especially if you've been through it. I'm not saying that I've been through it, but the thing is like, when you look at the world today, you just want to basically just shake your head, because you know if you say something, it's gonna start a whole argument, and they won't leave you alone, and then all this other crazy stuff that they keep sprouting out. Oh, yeah, and then you get hooked. Then they try to hook you up with their friends. That's why I prefer to keep it in my truck, if I can. Now, next on the list, yeah, I bite my lip, but I bite my lip when I'm thinking, you know? Now, we're going to talk about, we're going to start with, we're going to address some things with Hammerhand. Because if Hammerhand says it, if Hammerhand says it, he's got all these people talking about, oh, he's this, that, and the other. Well, how about we have somebody who's actually lived in a poor neighborhood, or lived around a gang territory, or lived around the projects, and lived on the outskirts, and got to see the inner workings of it. How about we talk to somebody who's actually witnessed their first drive-by when they were a kid? It was in the early 90s. Like, I still remember that to this day. I still remember it. Yellow Plymouth Horizon. Like, first things foremost, my house has been torn down. There's literally nothing. Larmer Avenue in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Larmer Avenue. 5 shots rang out. A yellow Plymouth Horizon took off, went straight down Larmer Avenue and across the Larmer Avenue Bridge. The reason I know that is because the bridge makes a specific sound when a car is crossing it. There's only one bridge in that area. So, yellow Plymouth Horizon, 5 shots rang out, a yellow Plymouth Horizon dotted across down Larmer Avenue and across Larmer Avenue Bridge. I remember it. It's been the 90s. It was when I was a kid. I remember it to this day. Sitting up there in the second story window, watching this car just fly by. Now that we got that established, what are some of the things that Hammerhand has said? Well, let's see. Let's start with the men's, the black men's. Let's start and getting on Dr. Umar Johnson's behind. You know, we're gonna start with getting on Dr. Umar Johnson's behind. I'm not. There's no African American. There's no American African. You're just black. You're Black American. You know. I mean, come on. African American, American African. If you're not from Africa, it's a security blanket. You know? If you're not from Africa, it's just a security blanket. You know? It's a blanket. You know? The one that you wrap around and your legs and you rock back and forth. It's a security blanket. You know? I mean, my great-grandfather was from Jamaica and my great-grandmother was from Cuba. They met in Louisiana. I could claim that I'm Afro-Caribbean or Afro-Latino, but I'm not going to claim it. Because you know why? I ain't never met them. So, I got it because it was warm. It serves the function, serves the purpose. It served me for over 5 years, which is more years than most things last in the black community, which is a lot more than most things last in the black community. 5 years. Now, so let's talk about some of the topics Hammerhand has talked about in the community. Now, I need a coin. Ah, there's a coin right there. It's a dime. Should I drop the dime or should I drop the quarter? Heads, we talk about the men. Tails, we talk about the women. Call it in the air. It is landed tails. Receiving team gets the toss. Oh, I'll drop the dime for you. Here's the dime. When you get into the community, when you have a man like, let's see, you have the choices of black women in the community. You got a choice. You do have a choice. But you're not going to get those choices. Now, when you're talking about trying to date a woman in the black community, depends on who you are. You have the hood rats who thankfully won't give Urkel a chance. Thankfully, because Urkel's gonna become of age and he gonna do his own thing. And probably date somebody outside. Like a Filipino or Japanese. Yeah, or like become a weeb or an anime buff. Ended up dating a Asian woman. You've got the prim and propers. Now, those prim and propers are only got two things for them. Two things that are going to go. They're either going to date the thug, or they're going to be the choice of saying, I don't date black men. But here's a caveat to that. She don't date black men. But 5 out of 10 times she's probably banging them. Not dating, banging. There's a difference. Big difference. I gotta put my phone on the charge. Got it. And then you have what David Smith is experiencing. Outrageous and obnoxious. Outrageous and obnoxious. What I mean by outrageous and obnoxious is when you basically, most of the time, I don't know, this was the 90s. I've stopped trying to go after them once I turned an adult. But in the 90s, when you have nothing but, when you're chewing gum and when your nails look like, how should I say this? What is the best way to describe the nails? When your nails look like a colorful version of Sabretooth nails. That's a problem. When you've got painted Sabretooth nails, like from the X-Men comics, you got a problem. I know, this is what it is. I use the word Johnson. I use the word Johnson. When you literally can have a National Geographic's documentary about from your nails alone, you got a problem. Here we are in the neighborhood of Homewood, Pennsylvania, affectionately known as the Hood. Here we have on the street corner the illustrious Ficus Nailus. See, they are very dangerous. They prey upon the babius daddius. They prey upon the babius daddius. It's like really? They prey upon the fatherless malus, or childless manless. And how they attract the childless manless, they observe his actions, his habits. And when the male exhibits high numbers of resources, she strikes. And then once she has been sufficiently impregnated, she then runs to the courthouse to garner child support. The person is usually stuck paying child support for 18 years of his life. So that's 18 years, 18 to 25 years, where most of your money is going to her. Right. Good on you. Good on you. You're number one. You're number one. But then you got people who look at people like me and assume that I don't want any. I'm perfectly fine right where I'm at. In fact, got me a nice air conditioning unit that's basically built in of my mobile apartment. There we go. Yeah. Even when the kid isn't yours, that is paternity fraud. Paternity fraud. Now, this new law where a mandatory DNA test is put into play, I can tell you this much. If you're a working man with his own stuff, guard your loins and take the Jimmy hat with you when you go. Guard your loins and put the Jimmy hat in your pocket. Because baby mama is on the prowl. You know, the kid might not be yours, and the thing is, it's probably about 70, 80% of the freaking paternity cases where the kid ain't even theirs. It's like that's my baby. No, that ain't your baby. That ain't your baby. That ain't your baby, baby. Baby, what you doing? Like, did she suck your Johnson? Did you suck your brains out your Johnson there, bucko? You know? Hey, look here. I understand that that's the first time you had your Johnson touch, but hey, come over here. We'll talk to this chick over here. She'll touch your Johnson too, and if you feel that way about her, you a stupid mug. And I'll bring you over to this other chick over here, and there's some tricks that she knows that'll have your eyes crossed. And when you get done with all these chicks, if you still feel the same about her, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. Oh, but you don't got a girlfriend. You're right, I don't have a girlfriend. Because you're dusty, right? Well, I am covered in road dust, road grime, so I am kind of dusty. But yeah, I think it's time for us to cut this here stream. Let's see if I can figure out how to do this. First live stream in a long time. Let's see if we can figure this out. It's been a pleasure. I'm glad y'all decided to stop by. Thank you, Doc, Brandon Trueblood, David Smith, D-Man 50, RPD, MGTOW, and last but not like I said, that's my phone ringing. It is what it is. Let me figure out how to yeah. Let me see if we're gonna figure this out. Alright. I'm trying to figure it out. This is Rip Hill in the Wind. Signing off.